Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our English podcast. My name is Honey, and I am very happy that you are here with me today. If you are learning English, thank you for listening. Today, we will talk about a very simple but very powerful habit. Our topic is read English books every day. Please relax, sit comfortably, and listen slowly. You do not need to understand every word. Just listen, enjoy, and learn naturally. Let's begin. Hello, friends. How are you today? I hope you are having a wonderful day. Maybe it is morning where you live. Maybe you are drinking coffee or tea before work or school. Or maybe it is evening and you are relaxing after a busy day. Whatever you are doing, thank you for spending a few minutes with me. Today, I want to talk about reading English books every day. Many English learners ask the same question. Honey, what is the best way to improve English? Well, there are many ways. You can listen to podcasts, you can watch videos, you can speak with friends, you can study grammar. But one habit that many successful learners have is reading. Reading English books every day can help you improve your vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation, and confidence. And the best part is that reading can be fun. You can read stories, novels, short books, comics, or even children's books. There are many choices. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you read English books every day? Maybe your answer is yes. Maybe your answer is no. Maybe you read sometimes, but not every day. That is okay. Today, we will talk about why reading is helpful and how you can make reading a daily habit. When I first started learning a language, reading was difficult. I remember opening a book and seeing many words that I did not know. I felt confused. Sometimes I felt tired after only a few pages. Have you ever felt like that? I think many learners have. You start reading, then you find one difficult word, then another difficult word, and another one. Soon you stop reading. You close the book and think, this is too hard. But something interesting happens when you continue. Little by little, your brain becomes familiar with the language. Words start appearing again and again. You learn them naturally. You begin to understand more sentences. Reading becomes easier, and then reading becomes enjoyable. That is why consistency is important. Reading for 10 minutes every day is often better than reading for 2 hours once a month. Small steps create big results. Let's imagine two students. Student A reads English for 10 minutes every day. Student B reads English only once a week. Who will improve faster? Most likely, student A. Why? Because daily practice helps the brain remember information. When you see words every day, they become familiar. When you see sentence patterns every day, they become natural. Daily reading creates a strong connection with the language. Think about exercise. If you go to the gym once every 2 months, you probably will not become stronger. But if you exercise a little every day, your body changes. Learning English is similar. Practice every day. Even a small amount helps. One wonderful thing about reading is vocabulary. Vocabulary means words. Many learners want to learn more words, but memorizing long vocabulary lists can be boring. Reading is different. When you read a story, words appear naturally. For example, imagine you are reading a story about a family vacation. You might see words like beach, hotel, suitcase, airplane, passport, and journey. Because these words are connected to the story, they are easier to remember. You are not just learning a word, you are learning the word in a real situation. That makes a big difference. And when you see the same word many times, you remember it even better. Reading also helps grammar. Now, grammar can seem scary. Many students worry about grammar. They think there are too many rules. But reading helps you learn grammar naturally. For example, if you read many sentences like, I went to the store yesterday. She visited her grandmother last weekend. They watched a movie last night. You begin to notice the past tense. You see how it works. You understand it without studying a long grammar explanation. Reading gives your brain many examples. The more examples you see, the more natural English becomes. Another great benefit is spelling. English spelling can be difficult. Some words are easy. Some words are not. When you read often, you see words again and again. Your brain remembers how they look. You start recognizing correct spelling naturally. This is very useful for writing. Many people who read regularly become better writers. They learn sentence structures. They learn punctuation. They learn how ideas are connected. Reading and writing are like good friends. They help each other. Now let's talk about confidence. Confidence is very important when learning English. Sometimes learners are afraid. They worry about making mistakes. They worry about speaking incorrectly. Reading can help. When you read every day, you become more familiar with English. You see how native speakers express ideas. You learn common phrases. You understand conversations more easily. As a result, your confidence grows. You feel more comfortable using English. And confidence can make a huge difference. Maybe you are wondering, what kind of books should I read? That is a great question. The answer is simple. Read books that you enjoy. If you like stories, read stories. If you like adventure, read adventure books. If you like romance, read romance books. If you like history, read history books. The most important thing is interest. When a book is interesting, you want to continue reading. And when you continue reading, you learn more English. For beginners, children's books can be excellent. Many learners think children's books are too simple. But simple is not bad. Simple books help you build a strong foundation. They often have useful vocabulary and clear sentences. That is exactly what many learners need. I also recommend short books. Sometimes people buy a very long novel. Then they read only 10 pages and stop. That can feel disappointing. Instead, choose something shorter. Finish one book, then finish another. Every finished book gives you motivation. You feel proud. You think, I did it. That feeling is powerful. Success creates more success. Let me share a simple reading routine. You can try this every day. First, choose a book. Second, find a quiet place. Third, read for 10 or 15 minutes. Do not worry about understanding everything. Just keep reading. If a word is very important, look it up. But do not stop for every unknown word. Keep moving forward. Try to understand the general meaning. After reading, think about the story. Ask yourself simple questions. Who was in the story? What happened? What did I learn? This helps improve comprehension. Sometimes learners say, "Honey, I am too busy." I understand. Life can be busy. Work, school, family, and responsibilities take time. But reading does not require hours. Even 5 or 10 minutes can help. You can read before breakfast. You can read during lunch. You can read before bed. Small moments add up. Imagine reading 10 minutes every day for 1 year. That becomes many hours of English exposure. Those hours matter. Let's talk about reading before sleep. Many people enjoy reading at night. It can be a peaceful activity. Instead of scrolling on a phone, you can read a few pages. Your mind becomes calm, you learn English, and you end the day with something positive. I think that is a wonderful habit. What do you think? Do you like reading before bed? Personally, I enjoy it. It feels relaxing. Sometimes I read only a few pages. Sometimes I read much more because the story is exciting. Another idea is to carry a book with you. If you have a small book or an e-book on your phone, you can read anywhere. You can read while waiting for a bus. You can read while waiting for a friend. You can read during a break. Many people spend a lot of time waiting. Why not use some of that time to improve English? Little moments become learning opportunities. Now, let's imagine your future. Imagine that you start reading English every day. At first, it feels difficult. You read slowly. You look up many words. But you continue. 1 month later, you notice improvement. 3 months later, reading feels easier. 6 months later, you understand much more. 1 year later, you look back and smile. You realize how much progress you made. That progress did not happen in one day. It happened because of daily habits. Small actions repeated many times create amazing results. There is an important lesson here. Do not compare yourself with other learners. Everyone has a different journey. Some people learn quickly. Some people learn slowly. That is normal. Focus on your own progress. Ask yourself, am I improving compared to last month? If the answer is yes, that is wonderful. Celebrate your progress. Every page you read is a step forward. Every chapter is an achievement. Every book is proof that you are growing. Sometimes you may feel unmotivated. That happens to everyone. Even strong learners have difficult days. On those days, read just one page. Yes, only one page. The goal is to keep the habit alive. Often, after reading one page, you will continue reading more. But even if you read only one page, you succeeded. You practiced English. You moved forward. That is what matters. Reading can also open doors to new ideas. Books teach us about people, cultures, dreams, and experiences. Through books, we travel to different places. We meet interesting characters. We learn lessons about life. Reading is not only about language, it is also about knowledge and imagination. That is one reason why many people love books. Books help us grow. If you have children, reading can become a family activity. You can read simple English stories together. You can talk about the pictures. You can learn new words together. This can be fun and educational. Learning with family often creates happy memories. And happy memories make learning more enjoyable. Before we finish, I want to ask you a few questions. Think about your answers. What was the last English book you read? Did you enjoy it? How many minutes do you read each day? What kind of books do you like? What book would you like to read next? These questions can help you think about your reading goals. My advice today is very simple. Read English books every day. Do not worry about perfection. Do not worry about difficult words. Do not worry if you read slowly. Just keep reading. 1 page becomes 10 pages. 10 pages become 1 book. 1 book becomes many books. And many books can transform your English. Remember, learning a language is a journey. A journey happens one step at a time. Reading every day is one of the best steps you can take. Thank you so much for listening today. I hope you enjoyed this slow and easy English lesson. I also hope you feel motivated to pick up an English book today. Start small. Stay consistent. Enjoy the process. And most importantly, believe in yourself. You can improve your English. You can become a confident reader. And you can reach your goals one page at a time. My name is Honey. Thank you for spending this time with me. Take care, keep learning, keep reading, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye, everyone.